Hi everyone, it's Pamela. How are you doing? So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. It really helps me. I don't know where I was pointing there. And I love you so much. Thank you for being awesome and growth-minded. Let's get into it. The moon in Libra. Okay, I love the moon in Libra. My mom has the moon in Libra, has her moon in Libra. One of my best friends has her moon in Libra. These people are so gentle and kind-hearted. They are the romantics. They're all about justice. They are always rooting for the underdog, and they seem like a good target to be taken advantage of. And good luck with that. Because even if on the surface it seems like you're able to do this, trust me when I say that you're messing with the wrong person. Now, with that being said, Moon and Libras, words and flattery are, you're very susceptible to this, to words and flattery. And don't let people woo you with their words, okay? It is nice. I mean, if that's your love language, I totally understand. And you, Moon in Libra, need to look at their actions, okay? And you need to trust your intuition. It's like Moon in Libra people, for some reason, every moon in Libra, and actually, what do you guys think about this? What do you think about this, what I'm about to say? Because I'm curious. They always second guess themselves. And, you are so intuitive. It's just not in the classic way that some other people are intuitive. It's like you just get things kind of thing. Like they just come into your head and they go very quickly. It's not like maybe a Scorpio moon where they'll brood and they'll get this intuition and then, with you guys, it's like sometimes it can be a quick in and out, and you gotta catch it. You gotta listen to it because you are super intuitive. The moon represents the mother. It also can represent the wife in a man's chart, for example, or in the masculine person's chart. And so with that being said, the mother most likely was not, look at the whole chart like I always say, was most likely not very happy in her marriage or her relationships. And so because of that, there's a tendency of people with their moon in Libra to have been kind of like doted on by the mother in a way, or maybe the kid had to take sides, or as a child, you or whoever we're talking about had to take sides. And so they have this very interesting relationship with love where it's like they expect and they need this intense closeness, but at the same time they need space. But then nothing's ever really enough or good enough. Nothing will ever really give them enough of that intense closeness, if that makes sense. There's this dominant theme with Moon in Libras of, they're really and truly at their best in a committed relationship. These people are committed, until they're not. Like, if they would be more apt to be maybe unfaithful before they would leave someone. And, I mean, if it has reached that point, you should really know because they are very committed people. And if anything, they need to know when to leave. That's why I keep saying Moon in Libra. Look at the actions. Look at the actions. And if you're dating a Moon in Libra person, you better treat them well because don't you even think about it. These people are so nice. They're so sweet. They're so loving. They're so about helping others and giving love to others. Don't you dare let me catch you not being nice to these folks. And like I say, Moon and Libra, you gotta look at your actions. It's time for you to break the chain. Whatever happened in your family where there was this theme of love and then maybe not or whatever. You are here, Moon in Libra, to bring love back. You are here to break the chain, and it starts with you, because the other reason why a lot of Moon in Libras that I know, no one ever really fulfills them like deeply, and in some ways, right? It depends on the whole chart too. It's because they're not really fulfilling themselves. You've got to take charge of your own body. You guys always put other people first, and you got to get back in touch with your own body. Okay? You have to get massages. You have to bring feeling back to your body. You can't leave feeling and deep feeling in the hands of other people. Otherwise, it's just not going to go well, and you won't really know who you're dating, which is another problem with these guys. They tend to obsess over people which are probably not the best match for them. And that's because, like I said, you need to be confident in your intuition, and you need to be in charge of your own actions and feelings within your own body, okay? Because remember, it is an air sign. So keep that in mind. Now, for a man or the masculine partner, this could represent someone who's very romantic. And if you have your Moon in Libra, you could very well be very romantic or attracted to people that are very romantic. You want to be wooed. You want someone to chase you, but not too much. You still like a little bit of that cat and mouse thing. So if it is a man and we're talking about his partner, this woman would be very romantic, could be very beautiful, could just be about love and bringing love to the world. She could be someone who fights for the underdog. These people give amazing advice. Amazing, amazing, amazing advice. Now, they may or may not, depending on their whole chart, stand up for you, just because they like everyone to like them. So don't expect, like, if you have a problem and you're telling someone with their Moon in Libra, they'll get into it with you. But, come crunch time, depending who they are, they may or may not fight with you, only because they're very concerned about everyone liking them, and they don't like to be excluded. They don't like to be ostracized by people. So it's not you. They are really, they still are very caring. It's just they don't like any sort of confrontation. So appreciate that about them. Like, don't get upset with them for that. Just know they really do care about you, and they really did mean what they said when they were giving you advice. It's just they hate confrontation, so they're not the guys that are going to do that. Grab a Leo and then go to work, right? Grab a Moon in Leo and then go to work. They'll fight tooth and nail for you, right? Or maybe a Moon in Scorpio will plot for you, but the Moon in Libra will give you really good advice. So I would take their advice, absolutely. And that it will lead you to the path of like a win-win or fairness for people. So, and they'll give you a good perspective too. They'll most likely bring, because they're about fairness, what's going on with the other person that maybe you haven't thought about. These people make the best partners ever. I think that these are some of the best partners ever because they are super committed. And they're so loving. And like I say, if anything, they're more apt to stay in a relationship past their time. So Moon in Libras, you got to know when to leave. I mean, you've got to be confident, and you got to know when to cut bait, because you're already attracting that next partner, okay? So always keep that in mind. Don't do it for you, do it for them. Because I know, Moon in Libras, you're not always like apt to do things for yourself. So if you're not going to do it for yourself, at least do it for the other person, okay? But I mean, at the same time, you deserve better. You're amazing. You're beautiful. The world needs a lot more people like you that care in the real way that you care. So thank you so much, Moon in Libras. Thank you. If you're dating a Moon in Libra or friends with a Moon in Libra, please treat these people well, because the world does need more of them, and they're great friends, they're great partners, okay? So thank you so, so much. I love you, I love you, I love you. What do you think about this video? Do you have your moon in Libra? Are you in love with someone with their moon in Libra? Let me know. Also, these people make great entrepreneurs, and they are better leading than following. Even though it might not seem like sometimes they have like this strong opinion, they do. They just don't want to ruffle any feathers, which is why they make great entrepreneurs. They really know how to schmooze and in a good way and treat people well and reward them properly. So these people, if you want to start a business and you have your moon in Libra, they are great headers of the operation. If you're partnering with them, though, they might not always be honest. And again, it's not honesty, forgive me for saying that, it's just they don't want to hurt your feelings, right? So they're better heading the actual venture, okay? And if you're in Moon in Libra, don't get into partnership in work with anyone who's like too strong-minded, because it just won't work out, okay? They won't respect your calm intelligence in that sense, okay? Or not so calm, depending on the rest of your chart. Okay, I'm done. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Please comment below. Please like, please subscribe. Please click here, speaking of which, to subscribe. Please click here to watch my recent video. And please click here to check out my website. I love you, I love you, I love you, whether it's day or night. I love you. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye.